Hello, Gravel Throat Reviews here with a list of 16 albums that are set to be released this month in March of 2025. This list includes some indie, some pop, electronic, Brit rock, prog, folk, trap, some drill, some metal, some symphonic black metal, and some experimental as well. Please drop a like if you can and visit me on YouTube and TikTok at Gravel Throat Reviews. Let's get into the list. Okay, so number one is Lady Gaga with the album Mayhem. Lady Gaga is an American singer, songwriter, and actress, and a pianist. One of the biggest and best pop stars of our generation. You all know her. That album's coming out this month. Lady Gaga with the album Mayhem. And number two is The Darkness with the album Dreams on Toast. The Darkness is an English hard rock band formed in Low Stuff in 2000, best known for their smash hit falsetto track by Justin Hawkins, I Believe in a Thing Called Love. I Believe in a Thing Called Love. That was a great song. Definitely one of the more sticky and catchy songs of that era. But yeah, that's The Darkness with the forthcoming album Dreams on Toast at number two. Number three is going to be Mumford and Sons with the forthcoming album Rushmere. Mumford and Sons is a British folk rock band formed in London in 2007. They came out of the stomp clap era and dominated the divorced wine mom demographic with an iron fist. But yeah, that album's coming out soon. That's Rushmere by Mumford and Sons at number three. And at number four is Jethro Tull with the forthcoming album Curious Ruminant. Jethro Tull is a British classic rock band formed in Blackpool in 1976, with the only consistent member being Ian Anderson, who is a multi-instrumentalist but mostly plays the flute and acoustic guitar. He's that guy. But that is Jethro Tull with the forthcoming album Curious Ruminant at number four. And number five is going to be Spiritbox with the album Tsunami Sea. Spiritbox is a Canadian heavy metal band originally from Victoria, BC, that was formed in 2017, fronted by vocalist Courtney LaPlante. They will be on tour this year with Korn and Gojira, which is massive. That's huge for them. Should be great. That is Spiritbox with the forthcoming album Tsunami Sea at number five. And number six is Coheed and Cambria with the album Vaxis, the father of Make Believe. Coheed is a progressive rock band formed in New York back in 1995. They have an ever-evolving concept discography based on the singer Claudio Sanchez's line of books, also entitled Coheed and Cambria. Been a fan of these guys for a long time. It's kind of cliche to say this, but I like their older stuff better. But let's give this album a try and see what they got. That's Coheed and Cambria with the forthcoming album of Vaxis, the father of Make Believe. And at number seven is Cradle of Filth with that forthcoming album, The Screaming of the Valkyries. Cradle of Filth is an extreme metal symphonic black metal band formed in 1991, fronted by Danny Filth. They were one of the first bands to include a more high fidelity clean production style that influenced a lot of bands like Dimmu Borgir and Behemoth, etc. And that is the album The Screaming of the Valkyries by Cradle of Filth, coming out soon. Number eight is Japanese Breakfast for Melancholy Brunettes is the name of the album. Japanese Breakfast is an American indie pop band from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, formed in 2013. The project is fronted by primary songwriter Michelle Zauner. If you're into that like angsty drama girl pop stuff, you might be into this album. But that's the album For Melancholy Brunettes by the band Japanese Breakfast at number eight. And number nine is My Morning Jacket with the album Is. My Morning Jacket, it is an American rock band formed in Louisville, Kentucky in 1998. Their sound is rooted in rock and country, but often explores other genres like experimental and psychedelic rock. The songwriting by vocalist Jim James is very, very good. Absolutely love his lyrics. One of my favorite songs by them is the song Holding On to Black Metal, which describes black metal as like a kid's genre and how it's silly, but they loved it back then. Yeah, I love that song. But that is My Morning Jacket with the forthcoming album Is. And at number 10 is Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco with the album Said I Love You First. Benny is an American producer, songwriter, and recipient of the David Starlight Award from the Songwriters Hall of Fame back in 2013. Selena Gomez is an American singer, songwriter, and actress who got her start on the TV show Barney and Friends back in 2004. So they have an album coming out together called Said I Love You First. That's Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco at number 10. And number 11 is Alien Weaponry with the album Te Ra. Alien Weaponry is a metal band formed in Auckland, New Zealand in 2010. They are on tour this year with the Slayer guitarist Kerry King. All of their songs are written and performed in the ancestral language of Maori, which kind of makes them really interesting and different. Yep, they are getting bigger and bigger. Love to see that. That is Alien Weaponry with the forthcoming album Te Ra. And number 12 is Lil Durk with the album's Deep Thought. Lil Durk is an American rapper regarded as pioneering the Chicago-based hip-hop subgenre of drill, which is a more violent and angry subgenre of trap music. There's genre after genre when it comes to hip-hop. This was a bit of a surprise to me because I always thought that drill was formed originally in the UK, but I guess not. Anyways, that's Lil Durk with the album Deep Thoughts coming out this month at number 12. And number 13 is Perfume Genius with the album Glory. Michael Hadress, aka Perfume Genius, is an American singer-songwriter whose music explores topics including sexuality, domestic abuse, and the dangers faced by gay men in modern society. I'm a big fan of this man. Absolutely love this project. Definitely going to check out this album when it drops. That is Perfume Genius with the forthcoming album Glory at number 13. And number 14 is Unknown Mortal Orchestra by Pagoda. The album is called Pagoda. Unknown Mortal Orchestra is a psychedelic rock band from Auckland, New Zealand that moved to the US and is now based out of Portland, Oregon. The band's first album was released in 2001 on Fat Possum Records, but definitely they got some great licks. They got some great subject matter as well. That is the Unknown Mortal Orchestra with the album Pagoda at number 14. And number 15 is St. Lucia with the album Fata. St. Lucia is the stage name of John Philip Grobler from South Africa, who was raised in Brooklyn, New York, and is now based out of Constance, Germany. The project is an indie, electronic, new wave, electropop. It's a project that started in 2012. So I'm looking forward to that. That's St. Lucia with the album Fata coming out this month. And number 16 is Indigo Waves with the album Mirror. Indigo Waves is an indie rock band formed in Rexenberg, Utah. They have a Midwest tour going on in May in support of the band Beach Vacation. Their two most recent singles are Daylight and Hillside, both released in 2024. Yeah, dude, and that is 16 new albums coming out this month in March of 2025. Check out all these records. I'll be checking them out when they drop. And thank you so much for your time today. This is Ben from Cradle of Filth Reviews. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.